My family has had a house on the water for as long as I can remember, and we've taken countless summer vacations. By default, beaches and swimming were always a part of my life. But when I realized I was transgender, I stopped swimming. I stayed on the shore and watched my family spend time in the water without me. I wore baggy shirts most of the time and did everything I could to hide myself and my body. My family knew how miserable I was, but no matter how much we talked about how to make me happier, I never felt much better. I'm lucky that all of my family was supportive of my identity, but sometimes it was like they didn't give me room to breathe. Once I came out, it was like every single conversation was about my gender. During one vacation, my grandma and I only ever talked about me being transgender. She stopped asking me about the books I was reading and the stories I was writing. I started to miss the other parts of myself. I felt withdrawn from everyone. For years, when we were all at the beach, I spent my time alone. Conversations were like a broken record of people asking me how I knew I was transgender, or why I didn't come out sooner, or if I was okay. I worried that I'd spend the rest of my life this isolated and misunderstood. Then last summer, I got top surgery. During recovery, all I could think about was going swimming. When I was healed, I went with a friend to a lake house with a small private beach. I remember the current of the water over my chest when I first dove in, and coming up to the surface just to laugh. In that moment, I didn't necessarily feel trans. I was just existing like I used to. I knew I would never get back the time I spent alone on the shore, but I was so grateful that those days were finally behind me. It felt good to come out of hiding. The longer I swam, the closer I felt to my family. It was like they were there with me in the water.